I just built a complete copy of a $10,000 app using nothing but AI, and I didn't even write a single line of code. Now, most people think that you need years of experience of programming or a massive budget to build a profitable app, but what if I told you that there is a way to copy a successful app that is already making serious money using just one AI tool? In this video, I'm going to show you how exactly I reverse engineered this $10,000 app called Liven, copied every single feature, connected it to Stripe to receive payments, and built the entire thing using the most powerful AI coding tool available right now. I'll walk you through the exact process that I used, show you the AI tool that did all the heavy lifting, and reveal how you can start your own app copying side hustle without any technical background. Plus, I'll show you the actual app I built and how it compares to the original. So let's dive in. The AI tool that we are going to use is Replit. With my code Cindy, you will get a 10% discount and full access to the Replit agent, and I added the link in the description down below. Alright, the idea here is first to create something light and inviting with a friendly theme and features that actually helps users to improve their daily routine and mood. And to do that, we will ask Replit to generate a base layout with a mood tracker, a routine builder, and an AI companion named Livy that guides the user from the start. Here's what we're gonna tell Replit. Hi Replit, I want to build an app towards personal improvement and well-being. For now, let's build the basics. Please create a friendly themed app with a mood tracker and a routine builder. Give the users, when starting the app, the ability to create a personalized program for them by our AI companion, powered by you, named Livy. When starting the app, we should first be greeted by the AI, talk to them, and have a plan ready catered towards their goal. After entering that, Replit spins up a clean, green-themed app that looks surprisingly solid for a first version. Definitely a good starting point. We can already see the placeholder layout with 4 main tabs: AI chat, mood tracker, routines, and the progress. Each one has its own dedicated space, and everything matches the friendly, wellness-first vibe we were going for. The layout gives a clear idea of what each part of the app is meant to do, even if the features aren't live yet. Before we move on to building out features like mood tracking or routines, there is one thing that we need to take care of first, which is the login and session management. It might not be the most exciting part, but it's essential if you want users to have their own profiles and actually save their progress inside the app. So I'm going to focus on setting up authentication first. To do that, I'm going to drop this into Replit. Great job! Now, before we start building other functionalities, let's first set up the login through this platform. Please create a user account session management. Afterwards, we'll proceed from there. Replit takes that and starts writing everything together. The app is now using Replit Authentication, and that means we have a full session management in place where users can create accounts, log in, and their profiles will be tracked from this point forward. If we look at the current version, there is now a proper sign-in page in place, and it shows some basic app info up front, and everything is working. The login process is functional, and the users can now enter the app through their own accounts. Okay, at this stage, everything looks nice on the surface, but right now it's mostly the UI with no real behavior. That's expected at this point. We'll start turning those placeholders into actual working features. To move forward, I'll tell Replit, great, now I've noticed that the baseline functionality of the app doesn't work, and the UI is mostly just a placeholder. Please add the respective functionalities of each, then we'll start building more functionality afterwards. It's taken a few tries, but things are starting to fall into place. You can see here that I actually can use the app for the first time, adding mood, building routine, and navigating through working sections. There is still more to build, but the core is finally doing what it's meant to. The core features are in place now, so now it's time to take a look at the AI functionality. Livy, our built-in AI assistant, is already integrated into the app, but right now she's not doing much beyond the basic responses. Since she's meant to be the heart of the experiences, it's time to level up and give her more responsibility, specifically around helping users build personalized wellness plans. Let's ask Replit to handle that next. Okay, great job so far. Now let's improve the AI as it's the main factor of the entire app. I want the user to be able to create structured plans toward any goal of the user's well-being. The AI then should be able to create that plan's blueprint and the user should be able to visit it. Let's expand the current routine implementation. The AI should be able to fill that out based on the results and agreement of the user. Right away, Livy starts responding more intelligently and offers full routine plans based on users' goals. Let's try to prompt Livy and type in a request related to improving mental health, and Livy generates a full routine tailored to that outcome, complete with specific suggestions and timing. Okay, Livy's planning abilities are getting stronger, but her chat interface still feels a little bit underdeveloped, and the way the app displays routines could be a lot more intuitive. Let's make sure that everything is organized and that the user's progress is front and center. Here's what I'm going to tell Replit. Great job so far. Now, can you improve Livy's chat box? Also, please put the progress section at the front. Make it the main homepage. Lastly, please improve the plan creation. Let's add the entire plan's details, name to the progress tab as a dedicated section. You can already tell that the layout shifts a bit here. The chat box looks a bit clearer, not a huge change, but definitely feels easier to use. And the progress section gets pulled right into the front. Now I'll try to prompt Livy to create a routine to help improve my sleep and share a response with a full plan. At the same time, the layout updates. There is a new dashboard tab now, and the routine summary shows up right there. It makes it easy to keep track of everything in one place. All right, jumping over to the mood tracker. It's working, but it still feels kind of basic. Like it's missing the depth needed for the real emotional insight. So this time, the goal here is to help users reflect more clearly on what's actually affecting their mood throughout the day, and then give them a way to visualize that over time. So this is something that I'm gonna tell Replit to make those improvements. Really great job so far. Now please expand the mood tracking system. Let's add a trigger tracker. Here the user can list down if something triggered them, they can add info on why, and we can see how it affects their mood the rest of their day. Furthermore, please create a calendar where the user can have summaries of their day. Place info about the plan and the user's mood here as well. There you go. The mood tracker now has a trigger input. Users can log emotional spikes, describe what caused them, and track how it shaped their mood over the rest of the day. Oh, and alongside that, the calendar is added here. Each day shows a clear summary that pulls in both mood entries and plan-related progress. After logging a new mood and adding a trigger, that data instantly shows up on the calendar. The overview gives users a simple visual timeline of how they've been doing, routines followed, moods logged, and moments that stood out throughout the whole day, and all in one place. At this point, routines are working well, but they still feel a bit rigid. So what's missing is a way of users to engage actively, like jot down thoughts or keep track of tasks and get real feedback based on how they are actually progressing. And this update focuses on turning the routine system into something more interactive and supportive. I'm going to tell the AI to add more functionality to the routine built-in section. Specifically, I wanted to include a noted pad and a to-do list that users can open from within the routines tab so they can write down their notes and tasks directly. I'm also asking you to update the dashboard UI to reflect these changes, both on the main dashboard and the routine dashboard. On the top of that, I'm having to add a dynamic behavior change tracker. This will be powered by the AI, and it will respond based on the amount of progress the user has made throughout the day and throughout their journey. And that progress feedback should also be visible in the dashboards and show up whenever the users click on the calendar date. After a bit of back and forth, the features are now working as expected. The notepad and to-do lists are fully functional now. I can add a note and it instantly shows up in the both dashboards. And same goes here for the to-do lists. Tasks are saved and clearly displayed where they should be. Oh, I can also check the AI behavioral change tracker, and it's doing exactly what we asked for. Based on the progress we have here, the dashboard shows the feedback messages from Livy, making it feel like AI is actually paying attention to and responding to the user's journey in real time. The app already helps users build routines and track their moods, but it's also important to give them space to learn and grow. A dedicated section for self-development content adds a long-term value, something users can come back to when they need some kind of perspective or guidance or deeper understanding of their habits and behavior. Let's ask Replit to handle that. Great job! Now let's develop a dedicated section where the user can learn more about self-improvement. This section should be bite-sized, not too intimidating, and should contain psychology-based insights and education, scientific research distilled into practical tips, decision-making guidance, and behavioral psychology content. It's also all about to improve the user. Please create as many as needed. And now a new Learn tab appears in the app. Inside, there are several content categories available, and each packed with focused material. Let's try to open a few articles and check out the variety. There is also an option to mark articles for later, making it easy for users to build their own library of go-to lessons. This is definitely a strong addition that supports the rest of the app goals. However, passive tracking can only go so far. To help users stay engaged and reflect more intentionally, our next step is to add structured check-ins, something that turns daily use into a more active, guided experience. And to build this out, I'm going to tell Replit this thing. Great, now moving on, let's expand the user's interaction with the beyond the usual tracking mechanisms we have. Please create a daily assessment quiz for the user, which can be seen in the dashboard. Alongside this, please show a visible progress tracker through weekly check-ins. And lastly, add some self-discovery questions in the mix with those quizzes. Make sure it's structured and that the quizzes link back to Livy so they can give some insight. And after submitting that, a new section shows up on the dashboard. It includes weekly check-ins that track growth over time and self-discovery questions that go deeper. I'll go through one of the assessments, complete the check-in, and answer a few prompts. Each one is followed by feedback from Livy. The app already helps users stay organized, reflect, and learn, but sometimes the most helpful support is simply setting the right mood. This time, we are adding something a bit more sensory, background audio that adapts to what the user needs in the moment. So let's get Replit working on that part now, and let's not forget to praise him. Great job! Now, before we wrap things up, please add a feature where the users can play some background music that can help them focus and relax. Additionally, give them the option to play white noise or brown noise to help them sleep. Have these options ready depending on their needs, and have tracks catered for focus, relaxation, sleeping, and so on, all depending on their needs. After entering the prompt, a new audio player is added to the app. A quick access player appears in the bottom right corner, offering sounds options tailored for different goals and needs. So let's scroll through the options, switch between categories, and adjust the settings based on what's needed. Oh, there is also a full ambient sounds tab now, where all the tracks are organized in one place. Let's tab through the different types. Each one sounds smoothly, and the interface is designed to be as non-distracting as the sound themselves. Oof, we're almost done with building our app, and there is a real difference between building a tool and building a product that people are willing to pay for. At this point, the app works beautifully, but without a clear upgrade path, all those premium features are just sitting there. Time to change that. I've already got my Stripe keys ready, both public and secret, so it's time to make the connection. I'll drop this into Replit right now. Great job! Now, please integrate Stripe as a payment method for having a premium subscription. The price we'll charge is $4.99 a month. please create a dedicated upgrade to premium page, add info and the payment channel. Now, this is where the things start to feel legit. We now have a Stripe integration in our app. Also, a new upgrade page shows up clearly laid out with the pricing and subscription details. Now, let's try to run a test transaction just to see how smooth it really is. And the flow is clean from start to finish. After the successful transaction, we have a confirmation and the app immediately updates my status. From here on out, premium users are clearly marked and the gated features are easy to identify. Everything we've built up to this point finally has a clear path forward, and the app isn't just useful anymore, it's monetized. Now that everything is built, it's time to put the app to use. I'll log in, move through each section, and show what the flow looks like from a user's perspective. Not just clicking around, but actually using the features the way someone would do in real life. The full experience starts right at the login screen. If the user isn't signed in yet, the app shows a landing page, a simple landing page by default. Once logged in, everything opens up. Let's move through each section, starting with the AI chat, then checking the mood tracker, routines, calendar, self-improvement tab, and ambient sounds. So everything's in place and working smoothly. Now, to test how everything ties together, I'll talk to Livy and ask for help optimizing my sleep. She responds with a custom plan, which I can apply right away. Now, after clicking the Create Plan button, I will try to log on my current mood, describe a trigger, cross off completed routines, add a few notes, update the to-do list, open the calendar, and check the educational content and also the ambient sounds. After going through everything, let's return back to the dashboard. To complete a wellness check, reflect through the weekly review and answer some self-discovery questions. And finally, let's head to the premium subscription page and complete the upgrade. After the transaction, the premium status is active, confirming the full version of the app is now unlocked and ready to go. So now everything is in place, from daily tools to long-term progress tracking, and the app is ready to support users in real, everyday way. Seeing all the parts work together like this really shows how much you can create with just the right tools and a few clear prompts. So if you're working on something similar or just exploring what's possible with AI app build-ups, feel free to drop your thoughts or questions below. And if you want more walkthroughs like this one, go ahead and subscribe. There's gonna be more coming. All right, see you in the next one.